Everyone, welcome to Superior
And we're
Heights.
underway.
John Wayne Fought Ford Field, and the matchup against the Superior Heights seniors against the St. Mary's seniors. Quick kick.
Hunter Jackson manages to get across the 20 after initially wobbling the opening kickoff
by number 21 for the St. Mary's Knights, Hunter Jackson. Wrapped up by number 35, I believe.
Yep, Hunter Jackson, the running back for the senior Knights here, returning
by
that
Kane Lambert.
A little bit of a bobbled ball, and only got about 7 there. So good field position here for the Steelhawks if you're on defense, and a lot of work to do if you're the Knights.
Yeah, you know what? And if you're playing from home tonight, folks, it's 3-down football. Just a reminder, in senior, 4-down is more of a developmental and junior. So we have St. Mary's on offense. With the snap.
First and 10, St. Mary's, a little bit of movement.
I'm not sure who moved. It looked like there was a lot of movement.
Procedure against St. Mary's.
Procedure against St. Mary's.
We'll repeat first down.
Yeah, a little movement there up front. Maybe some early game jitters early on, but.
Yeah, it looked like Aiden Riel kind of missed on the cadence. Juma was trying to get Superior Heights to jump offside, and he did a good job doing that, except he did it so well, he got his own player to jump.
If you're a lineman, you always want to get out there and make that initial block, right? Set the tone for the whole game. So difficult as a lineman to hold back, but you also got to remember the cadence in the huddle. So mistake early on for Mary's. We'll see what can happen.
So Aaron Juma at quarterback for the St. Mary's Knights under center. 2 in the backfield. Nice dive for Hunter Jackson up the middle, number 21.
Cross the 20 to the 22.
6 or 7 yards before he was brought up. It looked like tackle by number 5 for the Superior Heights.
45, Carter Girardi.
45, Carter Girardi with the tackle.
Jackson slashing his way through that Steelhawks defense right up the middle. Good gain on first down after the initial penalty to keep them within second and manageable here.
So, Juma back under center again. Signals his receivers to start. And it's a pitch out to the far side of the field, number 4, Cole Rive. And he is tackled.
To Cole Rive. I think he gets across the 25 to almost 26 before being brought down.
Was that a 3 or a 7 on the far side?
I believe it was number 7.
Number 7. Cooper McCauley with the tackle.
Cooper McCauley came flying down from up top. Cole Rive, we saw last week, when he gets into open space, he's fast. So they want to get him outside the tackles today and get him turning corners and burning for the St. Mary's Knights team. So a nice play there by McCauley to stop that to be a big run, and 3rd and about 4 here for the Knights, as it'll be a punt. Oh, I thought his knee was down.
Bombed off a great punt there. And number 0, I believe.
Low snap, but they managed to get the
Max Schillingford with the run back.
Schillingford with a bit of a return before being taken down. 22, William Iadens.
So for the tackle there on the run back was William Iadens.
Superior Heights from the St. Mary's 52-yard line.
We saw Schillingford last week return some kicks for the Steelhawks, and he was very dominant while doing it. So nice start to his day for getting forward for about 10 when it didn't look like there was too much.
Yeah. So I imagine we're going to see Dylan Wooten here as quarterback. Yep, he's on the field from the gun, maybe even pistol. Having a conversation, getting ready. Whistled in for play. Referee Greb, head referee tonight. Oh, Wooten drops the snap. And just airmails it out of play. Avoiding the loss.
He throws it away, incomplete.
I like that play from Wooten right there. Not trying to force that ball into harm's way, keeping possession and just realizing, hey, this is a broken play. Let's live to fight another down and have a chance here on second. So
yeah, he's a pretty cerebral, multi-sport athlete. Understands the game very well, and he's getting some great tutelage there from Matt DeSando.
As you were saying, the up-and-comer.
The up-and-comer. Matty played his university football at the University of Windsor. He worked for me for about 4 years as a summer student. So Wooten back rolling out. Trying to hit Drayden Brock and overthrown, so they're going to be forced to punt.
Yeah, just missed Drayden Brock right there over the edge. I don't know if Brock would have had the first down as Marys was kind of collapsing to the side of the field. So good defensive reps for the Knights to start this game, and 2 missed throws for the Steelhawks. We're not going to count the first one really as a missed throw, as it was just kind of a broken play. So 1 missed throw.
Spear Heights back to punt. Wait for the clock to be whistled in. Wooten, jack of all trades, doing the punting, and it's a great one. Nice spiral punt. No yards, but the ball is kicked to number 20, and unfortunately we don't have a 20 on our list. So
fielded by Micah Cuglietta.
Micah Cuglietta is number 20. So
20 yards, maybe 25 before being brought down by Dylan Wooten.
Nice return there by Cuglietta, getting forward for about 15 to 20 yards, even though there was no yards call on the Steelhawks. So setting Marys up here with good field position about midway through this first quarter.
Yeah, like we talked about Dylan doing it all. Playing quarterback, does the punting, and made the tackle.
Swiss Army knife.
You can't ask for more than that from a player.
And it'll be 1st and 10 St. Mary's on their 40.
See what Aaron Juma can do here.
Yeah, so it's 1st and 10 from the St. Mary's 42-yard line.
I'm looking at this left side of the field right now on offense, and if I'm Marys, I'm going right to that left side. They're daring you to put that ball over there.
Yeah, there's a run with Hunter Jackson, trying to break his way to the outside. Taken down by number 28 for the Superior Heights Steelhawks. Kenyon Williamson.
Number 28 of the Steelhawks.
Nice job there by Kenyon Williamson to kind of stonewall Hunter Jackson. As we know, he is a hard runner when that football goes on his hands. So to keep the chains at 2nd and long, this is going to be the key to the Steelhawks game all day today, is limit the first down rush, and force Juma to throw the ball.
Yep, so actually losing a yard there, so it's 2nd and 11 with 8:21 here in the first quarter. Juma tucking it and running, and tackled by, I'm betting that
it's 28 yards.
Number 8.
65.
Griffin Delparte.
Juma trying to call his own number there for the first down. Good job by the Steelhawks to kind of stonewall him and creating another 3 and out here for the Steelhawks.
Assuming that they punt, they're close to center field here. You never know if something's in the specialty playbook for special teams.
As we saw last game with the fake, muffed fake punt.
Yep. St. Mary's back to punt. Number 17 for St. Mary's. And then number 5 on the tackle.
Picked up by Schillingsford. He gets back for about 7-8 yards before being taken down by a bunch of Knights.
Good gang tackle by the Knights. Punt coverage there, all staying in their lanes, not letting Schillingford dipsy doodle around that defense and gain some extra yards, only keeping them to 8. Still, for the Steelhawks here, this is really good field position, and you got to expect a lot of ground game here. If I'm running this football hard.
Another updated St. Mary's sheet here. Bill's got more numbers than I got. Sorry, folks, we were just looking for an updated St. Mary's number list. Strong run here by Superior Heights. A lot of bodies in on this tackle.
Good hard run up the middle by Travis Zanut.
Looks like Ben Trevisanute on the carry.
A nice play by Travis Zanut, slashing through that defense, and good push by the offensive line, even though when he was hit, he was pushed forward by those guys up front, so nice play there.
Cestaro, Tricarton, among others, on the tackle.
Nope.
2nd and 3 for the Hawks.
So a sweep out to the right side Looks like number 18.
Nice pitch to Travis Newt.
Ben Travis Newt again.
Before being taken down.
Nice job. Nice job there by
Taken
Marys to
down by
collapse.
number 65.
65, Kent LeBlanc.
LeBlanc collapsing to the right side of the field there for Marys. Just keeping this at 3rd and short, so I imagine we're going to see DeSando's offense go for it here.
Third and one. You're going to think that they're going to do that for sure. Hand off right up the middle into a pile of defenders.
Good push from the line. Travis Newt follows it in. He's got the first down.
3 carries, 3 handoff to Travis Newt.
6 and 50 win in for the tackle on
Shawana and Jakarta on that tackle.
Winga Shawana.
Cavalier also in there.
And number 51, Darren Tricarton in on the tackle.
1st and 10 from their 52.
I know me and Donnie last week, we called Shawana's name a ton as he flies all over the football. He seems like he's in on every tackle.
Good hard run up the middle.
Don't know if he was going to trip there,
Tackled
but
by Diego Garcia.
Diego Garcia with the tackle.
Travis Anu is all over this football field right now, as that's 4 plays, 4 balls to him, and he's going to run off and take a breath here. I formation.
Sweep out to the left side.
Sweep out to Shillingsford.
Shillingford out to the side, driven out of bounds by number 3.
With the tackle. Shillingford's
Liam Ouellette.
about 2 yards. That'll set up 2nd and 8.
Nice job by Ouellette coming down and stopping Shillingford from turning that corner, resulting in only a gain of 2.
Just a reminder to capture the penalty yardage now that we're in the process of learning how to do this. So. Well done, sir. So it's 2nd down and 8. Fake handoff up the middle.
Will Meadow with a good hard run up the middle.
Will Meadow with the run up the middle. Tackled
Kent LeBlanc.
by number 65, Kent LeBlanc.
A little bit of help from his friends. Takes him down. Sets up 3rd and 2.
Will Meadow is a name we also called last week, as he plays linebacker as well for the Steelhawks team, and he seems to be all over the football. So I really like what the Steelhawks are doing here on this drive, really setting the tone early on in this game with the ground, making St. Mary's stop you in between the tackles before you can start moving it outside is a good way to have some success here.
Yeah, so Wooten under center. 3 tailbacks in the backfield. Doing a little fake. Oh, and he's breaking free.
Travis Newt breaks it.
Ben Travis Newt breaks it for a 40-yard run for a touchdown. He just weaved his way through, and what a big start here for the Superior Heights Steelhawks early in the first quarter, getting on the board.
Yeah, Ben Travis Anu right up the middle, slipping through the left side of the line, and then once he saw that blue in the end zone, he was not being stopped, as no one on that St. Mary's team came close to touching him once he got into the second level. So great drive by the Steelhawks, assuring their dominance on the ground, and let's see what Aaron Juma can respond with here for the St. Mary's Knights.
So it looks like number 2. Wooten on to do the extra kick too, punting.
Why not, eh?
Extras, quarterback, run. And he pounds it through right up the middle. So, impressive drive by Superior Heights. Coach DeSando's got to be happy with that. Get this team on the board. 7-0, 3:09 to go here in the first quarter of the game.
I imagine we'll see Dylan Wooten, I'm sure, come on, make the kick, and then try to go down, make the tackle, and then call the play on defense, run back, and do everything.
Maybe he's going to play the line next. Who knows? You know, he's a terrific athlete. I coached against him when I was coaching basketball, and he was a phenomenal athlete on the basketball court too. So just all-around athlete and making his presence shown here tonight right off the bat. Him and young Ben Trevisanute with a great run.
Must have been a difficult game plan to try to stop.
Yep.
From the sounds of it.
We had our share of success, though.
Is that you and Kevin?
No. I was Ian Grant and myself down at White Pines. So
okay.
Ian's the head coach. I was the assistant. But that door's closed. I'm back to being a spectator / commentator. So, guess what? Dylan Wooten's kicking off.
Are you surprised?
Nope.
3:09 remaining in the first quarter.
Little chip shot. Fielded on the far side of the field by number 51
Nice
for the
move.
St.
Short
Mary's
kick picked
Knights.
up by Darren
Tyler.
Carton. He gets
No,
back
Darren
to the
Jacarton
40 at the very least before
got
being
down to the
tackled.
40. Knocked out of bounds. I'm not sure who I can see way over there, but
Nice move there by Jacarton. Little swim move. Getting around a Steelhawk defender and setting Mary's up here with good field position on their side of the 40.
I think that was Kenyon Williamson over there knocking off
number
there.
10. Eventual stop.
Just looking at our play sheet here, our player's name sheet. How about the last name, Lucas Crookshank? That might be the best name in high school football. That's pretty sweet.
St. Mary's. Juma back to pass. Trying to flick one over.
Juma
He tried his
rolls out.
intended target was A.J. Romano, and that didn't work
Looking
out.
for A.J. Romano over his head, falls incomplete.
Aaron
Second
Juma
down.
just trying to do a little too much right now. He's just got to maybe take that down, maybe get a couple yards ahead. That wasn't really open towards the middle of the field as there were Steelhawk defenders kind of swarming.
No, it looked like he was thinking about running, and then he saw something kind of pop open, and he was just trying to dump it off, and just didn't quite work out for him. So 2 minutes 30 to go here in the first quarter. St. Mary's 2nd and 10 from their own 40-yard line. Receivers running into play.
That's false start.
And a false start. That looks like Winga Shawana on the far side of the field.
Lots of flags. That'll be procedure. False start against St. Mary's.
That's going to move them back another 5 yards. And so it'll be 2nd and 15 for the St. Mary's Knights on their own 35.
That's 2 false starts already in this game for St. Mary's, so little mental errors that they are going to want to clean up here at the end of the quarter.
For sure. So see if they can, Coach Monaco over there, seeing if his team can muster up some offense. Quick pass, quick hitter, deflected out of bounds. Intended for number 15,
Quick pass to
Lucas Spin.
right through his hands.
And that's going to force St. Mary's to punt the ball again.
There's nothing worse than making a drop and then hearing the PA announcer go right through his hands.
No, it's you can only call what you see, right?
Yeah, no, Lucas Spin will want that one back. He made a lot of great plays last week for this young senior Knights team, so I imagine we'll be calling his name later on in this football game. So rough start so far for this Knights offense, but a lot of football left to be played. And good start for the Steelhawks defense.
Punt is off. Number 17, Grayson Giordano, gets a good one.
Punt is picked
And
up by
it's a
Will
Max
Meta right along the line.
Will Meta on
Gets
the
a
far
couple
side of the
yards
field.
before being bumped out of bounds. 1st and 10, Superior Heights.
It looked like Marcus Spatafor was on the tackle for St. Mary's.
I'm sorry, that was Max Schilling.
First time today we've called his name. It's only a matter of time for these St. Mary's weapons to kind of break out. They got Reve, they got Spin, they got Giordano. There's lots of guys on this team that can break a play for the St. Mary's offense. So
Wooten from the gun. Quick handoff. And that didn't go anywhere. That was bottled up right by Winga Shawana.
Trevor with carry.
I mean,
He's taken down by 22.
I would give the ball to Ben as much as the Steelhawks want to right now, as he's finding every little hole he can, even though that one was for a loss.
So, 2nd and 11. Time winding down, under a minute here to go in the first quarter.
Trying to do a broadcast up here. Can you keep it down? Go cheer somewhere else. They can hear you over the microphone at home. You don't need to hear all your swears and everything.
So, another run up the middle. Looked like Travis Anu, if I'm not mistaken. Wrapped up on the interior.
Gain of about 6 there for Travis Anu.
Gets about 4 or 5 yards before being taken down by 76. Dominic Cavalier.
Dominic Cavalier on the tackle.
Good possession by that Knights defensive unit, kind of getting their offense a chance to get back on the field, get some rhythm into their big players, and potentially try to go down and score before this quarter ends, even though actually no, they're not going to have time. It's only 27 seconds.
Well, you never
know. You never know.
Yeah, this is a different speed level here in senior football. So another strong punt right into the corner, picked up by number 20 for Micah Cuglietta, racing down the sideline, banged out of
Micah Cuglietta with a really nice catch off a great punt.
And those numbers,
He gets it back to
we
close
can't
to
even
the
make them
50-yard
out.
line.
So
Somewhere in the
unfortunately,
late 40s, it'll be 1st and 10, St. Mary's.
I'm not sure who knocked him out of bounds, but I'm going to go with number 18. No, sorry. Yeah, 18. Ben Trevisanute was over there, but can't really tell.
What a quarter for Travis Anu, if that was the case there, even getting down and making that tackle.
Well, he's on specials. He's a pretty quick guy, so not a bad guy to have on there.
He also went for the punch of the football as he knocked that out at the end of the play as well, just a little too close to the boundary. So, big drive here for St. Mary's.
St. Mary's.
Looks like a penalty. Is it delay a game on Superior? Looked like it. Or no yards.
No, I think that was a delay. Oh, maybe no yards.
So
Yeah, that would make sense because that was a 15-yard variety. All right, folks, so on the 47-yard line of Superior Heights, St. Mary's takes over on offense with just under 10 seconds to go.
47 now.
Ball snapped. It's a run. Oh,
Quick pitch to Ren Lebec. He gets
flag at
close
the end
to
there.
the 42-yard line. We do have a flag down.
It's going to be holding on Mary's.
did you see who ran the
Cooper
ball?
McCauley, number 7, with the tackle. We do have a flag.
It's going to come back.
St. Mary's.
It's definitely a hold, so.
That'll back them up.
It's a nice run by Ren Levesque anyway. Regardless of the hold, slipping through, a little swim move, gaining some yardage before it being called back for a hold.
While they flip the field, we'd like to make a nice little announcement. Sault Ste. Marie High School Football Association, all of us up here in the booth, players, coaches, and referees, would like to wish a very happy 58th birthday to Coach Ray Baswa, who's up here right now. Let's have a big hand for Ray. He's been a coach and a mentor to a lot of young boys at numerous schools in and around the area. We thank him very much for everything he does.
Yeah, if none of you guys could hear that over the broadcast, a little special happy birthday, 58th birthday to Ray.
29.
Yeah, 29 at heart.
Just a quick thank you to everybody up here in the booth. We had a great night. We had a little feast here of salami and cheese and and we had a veggie tray. We had it all up here.
It's delicious. Homemade salami. You got to throw that in there.
Oh yeah, buddy. There's only one kind.
Oh my!
Botch snap in the Superior High School
Drew
all
McDonald,
over that. Number 5.
Daxton Billingsley.
Daxton
Jumps
Billingsley
through while
looked
Drew
like he
was
almost
trying
could have got the
to catch the
handoff
ball.
there.
Billingsley, I think, regardless of that was going to be a bobbled snap or whatnot, that was going to be blown up in the backfield. So Billingsley came in, shot out of a cannon, and it's going to be second and I would call it a country mile. Would you?
Second and 29.
It's definitely one bus transfer, that's for sure. So, and that's the end of the quarter, so we're going to flip the dish here, folks, and we're going to get right into the second quarter.
Still second and forever.
No, just because they flip it, they don't get to change
No.
it. So. So, referee Greb is look like there's some consultation going on here. Referee Bishop was getting the sticks set because they're a couple of bus transfers away from a first down here. So, country mile, just for the record, in our analogy, has to be more than 50 yards.
They'll try to get it.
Bombed it out.
Oh, man.
He had a chance to get Cole Revay, and he just was unable to make it in.
Third and long.
He had Revay. Revay with a great route, really planting his foot in the ground, headed towards the boundary, and Juma got off a good throw. He had the distance on it, just led him a little bit too far, so Steelhawks get away with one there.
It was, you know what? That was a great throw. It was good turns on it, and just out of the reach, and it's going to force St. Mary's into the punt situation here. We have number 17, Grayson Giordano, ready to kick the ball, and I'm not sure that Superior Heights is. It's a high snap. He knocked it down and was still able to get away. Impressive play.
Yeah.
And that bounced
So
off.
to get that kick off.
Bounced off number 25, Kevin Jones, but there were still not enough yards, and they were able to recover the football. So.
Be no yards there on St. Mary's. On a play like that, it's almost impossible not to get no yards, right? Like high snap, all your guys are already down the field. Impossible to kind of locate where the football is, and so unfortunate there for St. Mary's.
A little bit of a conversation here with head referee Grev,
Maybe they're going to pick it up.
referee Edwards, and referee Chow.
Yeah.
No yards. I don't know what the big. Maybe they were deciding whether it was 5 or 15.
As we're counting up here in the booth, that's already St. Mary's fourth penalty of the game, and Superior Heights does not have one. So, battle of mistakes early on here.
Yeah,
and it's the difference in this game.
It's the 15-yard variety. St. Mary's just overran their coverage. They weren't planning on a snap being out. So
it's been a couple times this game so far already with the snap with Juma and then the punter there, just it being a little mistimed. So we'll see if the Knights can clean that up here as we go on.
Fake. Wooten rolling out. Able to get his receiver. I'm not sure I can tell who that was on that side, but it looked like Griffin Del Parte. You can't see the numbers over there with those jerseys, unfortunately.
Chase DeShola with the reception.
Nice little play there by Dylan Wooten for his first pass of the day. Get him settled in here. I believe it was Jonah Hargan that made that catch. We couldn't really see the number up here.
What number
Liam Willett with the tackle.
Well,
So mystery catch there for the Steelhawks, and 2nd and 5. Or 2nd and 4, sorry.
Wooten rolling out. Throwing a good ball. Oh!
Going deep for Shillingsford. He had him.
Shillingford had his hands out. He retracted his hands, and the ball just went over top of it. He was trying to time that. It's a tough catch, but I think if he left his hands out there, it would have fell right into his hands.
So fantastic ball by Dylan Wooten, kind of taking a couple steps out to his right, then settling back into the pocket that was created by that offensive line, and then delivering a nice throw down the field. I think you're right. I think if he kept his hands out there, Shillingford would have made that catch just from it hitting his hands.
Yeah, looks like Coach DeSando gambling here on third down. He's got to see something that he likes. And a flag on the play.
It's going to be.
I don't know if Diego Garcia is going to get called for pass interference, unfortunately. He hit his arm as he was trying to catch the ball, and I think that's what referee Fitzpatrick saw. I don't know that it really, it obviously impeded him, so.
It's a huge PI call here to keep the Steelhawks on the field to look to gain this into a 2-possession game. That's massive.
Yeah, you know what? He just reached out and he grabbed the arm, and referee Fitzpatrick was Johnny on the spot to make the call, so.
How many yards is that going to be? It's just going to be
15 yards. Automatic first down.
It'll be spot of the foul, no? Not in
Not spot of the foul.
From the 30.
Canadian football rules, Ray. Canadian football rules.
Wooten under center. Pitch out to Trevor Zanut, busting to the outside, turning on the Jets, and hit by number 13.
With a nice little run. Good hard hit by Diego Garcia.
Diego Garcia with the tackle there.
Yeah, that'll be about 6 yards there for Trevor Zanu. That's already his 8th carry, and we're not even at the 9-minute mark in the second quarter. So clearly the game plan for the Steelhawks is get him the ball early and often here. And it's worked out for him. So
yeah, well, that's what they're going to do. They're going to try and stretch the offense out, the defense out, to the wide, and then they'll run something in the middle with their big back.
As we see Will Mitto in the game now.
In the game.
2nd and 4.
Oh, he's got Drayden Brock wide open, and he fires it to him, able to make the first down.
Wooten rolls out.
Banged out by number 51.
Hits Drayden Brock
Darren Trecarton.
on the far side of the field. Liam Willett with the tackle. That'll be a first down.
Nice play there by Drayden Brock to catch that ball, turn his head, see he had a defender on him, spin out, and get the first down. Good play there by the Steelhawks receiver.
Yeah, Liam Willett was the other person in there on the tackle, getting him down. So it's 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Trevor Zanut under center. A fake, and they toss just a quick fake toss wide, and a carry up the middle.
Goes right up the gut.
Looks like Will Meta was able to, a number 22 for the St.
Taken
Mary Knights
down
on the
by
tackle.
William Idens.
William Idens.
So like you called out right there, they're going to feed it outside to Trevor Zanu, and then they're going to feed it right into the middle with Will Mitto. So, Ray, you should be the defensive coordinator for St. Mary's.
No. They got enough people doing that over there. I'm good. 2nd and 7 yards. 8 minutes to go here in the first half. I think that was a misplay because Wooten ended up having to keep that.
Broken play.
He turned out and his line went the other way. So
Shawana with the tackle.
I think that was a disjointed play. Winga Shawana with the tackle. But that was not the play that Wooten thought he was running. Either that or he pivoted. Mm-hmm. You know, you do that 5 o'clock pivot to the one side or 5 to the other, and he went one way and everybody else went the other. So
it looked a little bit originally like the snap was almost bobbled again. Like it looked like a little bit of mistimed, and then obviously everyone was running all over the place, and then there it is again, Shawana, right? The first time we've called him really in this game to make a defensive play, and a huge defensive play there for the Knights to set up a field goal opportunity here for the Steelhawks. So unfortunate end to that drive because it looked like it was going to be something nice. But the game goes on.
Yeah, and it looks like Superior Heights is going to try for the field goal, and Dylan Wooten's going to come on and see if he can make this a 10-0 two-score game.
Attempting the field goal is Wooten. Officially a 25-yarder.
Low snap again. Bobbling it.
Ball is low.
Incomplete. So St. Mary's defense comes up strong on specialty teams. But the bad snap.
Just throws it away.
So
Sarasolo threw that one away to prevent them from being pinned with the ball back deeper. So that was a smart play on Sarasolo's part.
So we've seen it on both sides of the ball now, Ray, with the bobbled snaps early on in this game. It's been couple high, couple low on the ground. It's just
Yeah, it reminds us of the junior game yesterday. That's what we did. So,
yeah, it feels like every snap yesterday was always a little bit high or low. So
yeah. There was obviously, just to give you guys some background, there was a couple of injuries on the snappers on both teams yesterday, and it made a bit of a difference as to the ability to get snaps, especially when using your backup center. So St. Mary's taking over on their own 16 or 17-yard line. A quick run up the middle that was sniffed out and didn't gain anywhere.
fantastic penetration on the interior defensive
Carter
line.
already in on that one again.
Carter Monero.
Hunter Jackson had nowhere to go there, as that was great penetration by the interior line and stuffing him right in his track. And that's a good way to succeed in Canadian football, is stop the early run, keep it second and long. So
Second and still 10, I think. I didn't think he got any. He didn't
No,
gain
he didn't
anything
budge.
there, so.
looking at Lucas' spin here on the top of our screen. Or
Looks like St. Mary's overloading the front side of the. Oh, and it's a run. And he's got some. Oh, I'm not sure why he slowed down.
Cole Reve was a beautiful run.
Rive had a great run going there. I think he might have busted that outside. He might have got a little bit more. He chose to try and take the defender on and try and run him over. But needless to say, he got enough for a first down.
13, 14 yards and a first down for the
and
Knights.
we talked about Cole Reve getting himself into open space, and I think you're right. I think if he takes one look to his right, he had the outside and he had the speed. Instead, tried to cut it up towards the inside part of the field and gets brought down for only a gain of 10, when it could have been a gain of a lot more.
So St. Mary's first and goal from their first down from their 31. Handoff up the middle.
Ooh.
Tackle inside the middle by number 20 something.
Levac with nowhere to go. I believe that was
Drayden.
5 Billingsley or.
I'm not sure who that was, but that was a fantastic play by Ren Levac. Had nowhere to go.
No, he did not. I'm still trying to come up with a number over there. Man, I'm going to have to buy some goggles to see a little bit further. We had a setup.
Those 59-year-old eyes aren't cutting it anymore, Ray.
Hey, you didn't exactly jump out, so settle down over there, young fella.
There we go.
Strong run here. Hunter Jackson getting outside, bouncing off a few tackles.
Another decent run.
Looks like he had enough for a first down.
Hunter Jackson gets to the outside.
Yeah, there's Hunter Jackson's first little bit of room tonight so far. So
First down.
good job by that right side of the Mary's offensive line to create a little bit of a hole for him and let him bounce it outside. So good run and good blocking.
Got some binoculars here, maybe I can see what's going on.
How are those, Ray?
Good, because it's number 28 making all those tackles over there. 28 for Superior Heights. Williamson in on those tackles.
Oh.
Hunter Jackson with a carry up the middle, and Will Meta's having nothing to do with that.
Jackson gets to the.
I thought Hunter Jackson could have bounced that more to the outside. That would have been a gain of a lot more.
Control.
Instead, took the inside route and got stuffed for a gain of about 2.
So 2nd and 8 from their own 45-yard line.
Big play here for Mary's, 2nd and about 8. You need this first down to keep the clock moving in the second half. You don't want to give it back to Superior Heights with a chance to make it 2 possessions.
Agreed. St. Mary's definitely trying to build on something here. Spring one of their big-time players, free for a long one. Fake handoff.
Oh,
Juma gets bumped as he throws. Grayson Giordano comes down with it.
Grayson Giordano on the play.
Giordano
Williamson there to push him out of bounds.
What a terrific throw by Aaron Juma. Aaron Juma's rolling to his right, and he took a lick. He took a huge shot in the backfield, making a great throw. And good grab there by Giordano. First time we've called his name tonight, but like we said earlier, it's important that they get these guys involved. So great throw there by Aaron Juma.
So first down on their side, the Superior Heights side of the field, on their own 44-yard line. Juma under center, sorry. Pitch out to number 4 for St. Mary's, Cole Rive.
Cole Rive made something out of nothing before being knocked down. Colton DeVoe.
What a hit.
Yeah,
Rive's feeling that.
52 Colton DeVoe with the tackle there.
Yeah, that was a huge hit there. And, I mean, you can't really blame Cole Rive. He made something out of nothing there, and unfortunately for him, he's feeling the worst of it.
Yep, and there's the 3-minute warning from referee Edwards, but we do have an injured player on the field. Is Rive after that hit, and he's walking off the field. Looks like a little bit of a back contusion, but, you know, Colton DeVoe made a hell of a hit there and tried to jar that ball loose, but credit to Rive holding onto the ball and coming down. So it's second down and looks like 5. Sorry, my bad. Second down at 4. 2:37 to play in the first half. Juma under center. Just going to be a time count violation. Time count violation, signal by referee Grev. That's going to move them back
violation.
up.
That'll back St. Mary's up.
A lot of penalties here this first half for St. Mary's. They got to clean that up at halftime. Talk about it. And as now Shawana's in the game offensively for St. Mary's.
He plays a lot on both sides of the football. So why did they not move the yards?
I'm not sure.
Did that automatically change the clock to, the down marker to third?
Maybe maybe.
Usually they march off penalties. I'm going to have to get clarification for that one. That one's kind of new for me. But
Are they lining up to kick this field goal?
yeah,
Holy.
Micah Kugleta's got a strong leg. No, it's a fake. Juma flips it backwards. Superior Height lands on the ball.
He's trying to fake field goal, but we do have a flag coming out. It was recovered by Superior Heights.
Yeah, Superior Heights had that covered the entire way. Seeing Juma come out in a little double option there, and I'm curious what the flag here is.
Looking for referee Grev to give me the signal here. Too many men. Superior Heights. Penalties. Too many men, St. Mary's. That's why Superior Heights keeps the ball there. So, sorry, folks, we're battling with some of the mosquitoes. Have decided to come back out after a little summer's warning here. Just warm weather is bringing them back out again.
And it'll be first and 10 Superior Heights from the 45 yards.
Yeah, Superior Heights had
Superior
that.
Heights from the 45.
Superior Heights had that fake field goal sniffed out the entire way. They weren't falling for anything there. So good on the special teams of the Steelhawks to be prepared for that. And now you got a chance to go make this a 2-possession game going into halftime. So big play there for the Steelhawks.
Yeah, Coach DeSanto's got to be happy with that turnover at this particular point. With St. Mary's threatening there. So from the gun, Wooten. Run right up the middle from Trevisanute. Tackled.
Goes hard run right off tackle. Travis
And I think that was
7 yards.
LeBlanc with the tackle.
97 with the tackle.
Oh, that's only 6 yards.
Michael Ambukier.
Well, Trevor Zanu has been the X factor here so far in this game for the Steelhawks. He has 9 carries, a touchdown, bunch of yardage. He's been the focal point. So if Marys wants any chance of winning this football game, they got to stop this dude.
St. Mary's blitzing off the edge. Little screen play to Trevor Zanu.
Wooten under pressure. Nice little out pass to Trevor Zanu. He gets gang tackled.
Number 66 for St. Mary's on the tackle. Liam Dubois.
Terrific play call there by Coach DeSando. I love it. St. Mary's is clearly coming in, trying to force a turnover right away with that blitz, and you call it screen pass. The best way to beat a blitz is a screen pass. Great play call by DeSando, setting his offense up here on the positive side of the field to
Yeah, they always
put
tell
some
you
points on
wherever
the
the
board.
blitz is coming from, that's where you go with the ball, and it worked out pretty effectively. So, Wooten back in the gun already. Airing it out.
Wooten looking downfield. Pass
No flag,
incomplete.
so
nice
on the
coverage.
play.
Sammy Berzesi with the defensive play, but we do have a flag on the near side of the field around the 30-yard line.
Referee Fitzpatrick throwing a flag on this side. I'm not sure what was going on. Maybe some
Holding's going to be on
holding
Mary's.
against St. Mary's, so that's going to push, make it a first down from the 37-yard line, going that way.
Huge penalty there after Sammy Berzesi's made a nice play to play very good coverage down the field. I was a little surprised I was watching the route come down the field. I thought it was going to be a simple out route, but it was an out and up. And calling a double move on your quarterback's weak side rollout, it's really hard to kind of flip your hips and throw that ball 35 yards, 40 yards in the air and deliver a good throw near the boundary. So I wouldn't have mind that coming to the right side. It was just I was more confused based off of the left side.
Well, I got to say, you got the ball there, and the defender made a good play on it. But, the St. Mary's defender on this side, he was already rolling that way. There was not a chance he was coming back this way. You can't grab a hold of somebody and put your team in position here now. So
No, that's a very
especially
critical
with,
penalty.
Minute 33 left to go in this half. Run up the middle.
Ty Conn gets his number called.
Lots of players down on the ground right there.
97.
It'll be Ty Conn.
Conn with his first carry. Tackle by number 97, Michael Mbuklie.
Good job there by Conn to keep moving his feet. Gain of 5 and setting up second and 5.
About 5.
Look at Shillingford here on the bottom. One-on-one, he's isolated.
St. Mary's is called a timeout.
St. Mary's timeout. We're going to send it to the booth for a short, brief timeout. All right, folks, we're back here after that brief timeout. Minute 11 left to go here in the first half of this close contest. 2nd and 5 for the Superior Heights on the right around the 31-yard line. Wooten back, little screen
There.
Again. He's got blockers out in front.
He's gone.
And Travis
Screen
got
pass
a
to
great
Travis
chance to get
Zanute.
there. Did he get in or was he short?
Might have been short. Great play.
Gotta be down on the 1 at the very least.
Down at the 1-yard line. Well called screen. That's a hell of a call. They had everybody going the other way, and he had like 3 blockers out in front.
Almost a 40-yard
Turned on the Jets.
Sets
That was,
up first and goal with 1
That's
minute
about
left.
31 yards, that play. 30 yards, sorry. And they're now down on the 1, so I wouldn't hesitate to see them give the mail to the big fella in there.
No, terrific play call there by Coach DeSando.
Touchdown, Superior Heights.
Wow, that's a pivotal point in the game here to get up 2 scores with 47 seconds left to go.
I believe that's Travis Anu again. 2nd touchdown of the game.
Well, he did all the hard work. He got them down there, and then they gave it to him to
Travis
get
runs
in.
in from the 1, finishing off the play from previous.
So huge half for Travis Anu. He's been all over the field for this Steelhawks team, and I love the play calling that drive. The play calling was terrific.
Somebody didn't have enough players,
Timeout's been called.
or an injured player. Yeah. Somebody was limping, so Coach DeSando will use his timeout, make sure.
Maybe another one of those Charlie horses.
Oh, he was limping. That looked like a lower than a Charlie horse.
Here we go.
Kick is good and up. 14 to
Kick is up and
nothing.
good. 14
Superior
nothing.
Heights with 47 seconds left to go in this first half.
$14-0 Steelhawks. So, what do you want to see out of Aaron Juma this coming drive here for the
Well, he's
for the
done a
Knights?
lot of the things the right way, but they're shooting themselves in the foot with all this penalty yardage and not helping it. You know, I'm sure Coach Monaco's going to have them try and clean that up for the second half and try and get some offense rolling and stay some continuity in the running game. It's Hunter Jackson's a great athlete, and if they can get him out in space, he can make a difference quick. But got to credit the Superior Heights defensive game plan here. They're, you know, really being stout. You know, how much similar the, you know, the earlier game was only 13-0, and this one is 14-0. But
2 defensive battles, and I just calculated all the penalty yardage, and it's been 7 penalties for St. Mary's for 60 yards.
wow,
That's 60 yards you're given to the Steelhawks, and that last drive you had the PI that set up the touchdown there for Travis Anu. So you got to clean these things up if you're the Knights.
yeah, that's just you know, those are field-changing parts of the game, and you can't have that happen, right?
No. Big drive here for the Knights. Try to get some points before half.
Wooten to kick off. Oh, dropped. Scoop back up. Cole Rive trying to make something happen. Still running. Finally tackled.
Reve, slippery as everything. Finally brought down, I believe, by Travis Anu.
Ben Trevisanute with the
39
tackle.
seconds left.
Scores touchdown, kicks off, makes recoveries.
Yeah, nice play there by Cole Reve to try to make something out of nothing right there as he bobbled the initial kick and then fighting through tackles, gaining him more yards than he would have. And now giving his team a chance to put some points up.
Well, St. Mary's getting ready here with 40 seconds, taking over. They're on the their own 43-yard line. Juma with a little flare pass to number 5, Ren Levesque. Ren's making a run for it. Almost, in fact, he did get first down.
Ren Levesque, the jersey could go down.
Tackled by Will Meta.
Dragged down basically by the jersey, good enough for 11 yards and a first down.
I like that play call there. You see the screen game's working for the Steelhawks, so hey, why don't you try it yourself? And Ren Levesque gets forward for about 11 yards and a first down for the Knights.
Back to Cole Reve. He gets to about the 45, somewhere close to that.
Nice ball there from Aaron Juma over the middle. Cole Reve, strong hands, bringing that in for another first down for the Knights. Moving the ball really nicely here. 2 very quick throws, simple plays, 1 read, putting Juma in a place to succeed here as the half comes to an end.
Yeah, that's a quick timeout here. St. Mary's trying to utilize any clock stoppages that they can here and see if they can get on the board and break that donut off to carry some momentum into the second half.
Absolutely. So AJ Romano and then Grayson Giordano at the bottom here. And Cole Reve, and then I imagine that's Lucas Spin up top.
Well, trying to catch them on a cadence jump. Juma back to pass. A little flare pass caught by number 4. Cole Reve knocked out of bounds.
Goes right out of bounds.
Terrific play again. Giving Juma a nice pocket to roll into and then deliver a strike over to the boundary to Cole Reve. It's 4 straight completions for Aaron Juma.
Yeah, that's Billingsley over there on the tackle, pushing him out of bounds. $14 seconds left. Got time for a couple more plays here. Usually about 4 to 5 seconds of play. Might be able to sneak in 3 if they're lucky, depending. Oh, what a great play.
Swings it pretty quick.
Terrific read.
Number 7,
Cooper
McCauley
drops it.
knocking that out of play.
Complete second down.
I actually like the play call by St. Mary's because of how far McCauley was sitting off. He was very high protecting the end zone. I think if Giordano just kind of sat down in that little zone there, just sit down, right? Don't run into the coverage, just kind of take a seat and let Juma find you there. Unfortunately, again, it's high school football. It's difficult to...
Either that or he could have just let him a little bit longer because he had already ran past the defender. So,
So, second and long here. I'm taking my shot on the outside right here. This is my time to take a shot.
Nine seconds. Clock winding. June deciding to run it in. His receivers are tackled. See if he can get to the outside. 1.4. And it's a first down.
Nice run there by Juma. I could hear the sideline screaming, "Get out of bounds! Get out of bounds!"
So they're going to be able to let Micah Kuglietta come on and try and kick the
Juma
field
gets
goal.
all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Coach Monaco electing to go for the field goal.
Fantastic drive by the Knights to get down the field and have a chance to get points out of this.
A lot of confusion here on the St. Mary's Knights. Not something you see out of Coach Monaco's teams.
And Spear Heights calls a timeout.
Spear Heights calls a timeout. Coach DeSando doing his Forrest Gump jog across the field.
Coach is hot. He is pretty angry right now. He's pretty animated coming in and talking to the fellas.
Well, you know what? Let's give while we're doing this, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. Huron Superior Catholic School Board, District School Board, Algoma District School Board, Freeze Frame Photography by Bob Davies, Wendy's of Sault Ste. Marie, the NCC Pro Shop, Team Essentials, O'Sullivan Funeral Home, Culligan of Sault Ste. Marie, Joanne and Jason, Superior Pro Shop, Gus's Pizza, Century 21, team of Joanne and Jason, Algoma Family Services, and True North Radio.
Big kick here for the Knights. Going to halftime with some positives, right? That terrific drive to lead them down into this position, and hopefully some points to show for it here.
Yeah, we're going to see what kind of block scheme Coach DeSando came up with and see if St. Mary's can... he was way offside.
Yeah.
It's blocked. Brought down by number 11, Eric Juma.
I don't mind the play. He had a good run in, but just a little mistimed.
Yeah, Will Meadow was, at least I thought it was Will. He was trying to get in there, and he was in the neutral zone before the ball got even snapped. So
I believe it's going to be offside against Superior Heights.
Yeah, Meadow, one of those players that plays with a lot of fire, right? So
yeah, you know what? He's an intense defender, and he's never shy to get away from contact. But
I think the offense is going to come back out here.
well, you're 5 yards closer now. You got an opportunity.
I love it. I love the gamble here on offense here by Coach.
Coach Monaco electing to go for the touchdown because that's all the time that they have. They only have one play.
So we're figuring out what's going on here.
No, they had to get their game. They had a kicking ball in, and they had to get their throwing ball in. So.
Right.
Referee Edwards placing the ball. I don't know what Superior Heights is doing. Yeah, you want to move back. You can't go in their huddle. They won't let you.
Yeah, 52. Colton DeVoe trying to listen in.
So barring a defensive penalty, this is going to be the last play of the first half.
St. Mary's going for it now.
Chuma rolling out. Oh, that one he didn't get much on.
Oh,
Juma looking
And
down.
Cooper McCauley in on the coverage, and that's going to take us to half. We'll see you in about 10 minutes, folks. Welcome back, sports fans. We're here at John Wayne Fott Field, Superior Heights, against the St. Mary's Knight in senior action. We're just getting ready underway to get the second half underway. Superior Heights up 14-0, and they're getting the ball. So we're going to see what they can muster up here to start the second half. Quick run. Somebody breaking free here. Micah Cuglietta is the only one to be able to tackle.
Gets away.
Solo with a huge run back, and Micah Cuglietta with the touchdown saving tackle there.
Excellent run.
What a return.
It was a terrific return.
Was that Shillingford?
No, that was Chase Sarasola.
Sarasola. All right here.
First and 10, they mark it at the 49.
Hand off to Travis Inut.
He gets across the line.
Tackled by number 51.
Darren takes him down.
Darren Trecarton on the
For
tackle.
4 yards. That'll be 2nd and 6 for Superior Heights.
Another carry there for Zanut, as that's his 11th of the day. He's had a monster day so far for this Steelhawks offense.
So, Dylan Wooten in the gun. Quick rollout. He's got his receiver. Unfortunately,
Looking for
Ryan Oliver kind of ran, and he was so busy with trying to make the block and get off his block that he didn't quite get into his pattern. So
No, just a little too late on that pattern. You're right there, Ray. So it'll be another punt here for the Steelhawks if there's no trickery.
if there's no shenanigans, it's going to be.
Sets up 3rd and long.
And you never know. There's a lot of shenanigans.
Micah Cuglietta back to field the punt. Wooten back to kick the ball. Got a clean snap. Got it away. Wasn't great. Micah Cuglietta was able to scramble, get outside.
Cuglietta picks up the short punt.
Oh, that was a little bit of fisticuffs there.
Yeah, it looked a little bit extracurricular.
Dylan Wooten in on the tackle, but I don't know. Like that looked like Cuglietta hit him with the ball or potentially shoved his helmet.
Yeah, we're going to see the signal here. It did look like unnecessary roughness.
Yeah, that's going to back St. Mary's up even further, I would assume, not unless the penalty is on somebody else. But referee Gev going to give us a signal here. Rough play.
Yeah, it'll be 15
against
yards.
St. Mary's. Move them back 15 yards from the spot of the altercation on the sideline.
Unnecessary roughness against St. Mary's.
Story of the game is St. Mary's shooting themselves in the foot with penalties. A ton.
I'll tell you, I know Jim Monaco extremely well. We've been longtime friends. I coached with him in the minor Sioux minor football program. He coaches with my son in the summer program. He is not happy with these penalties.
No.
This will be a sticking point next week at practice. I can smell some laps coming for somebody. So.
Yeah, no, it's just they're so avoidable, right? Some of these penalties, it's been.
So St. Mary's taking over on their own 27. Hand off to Hunter Jackson. Breaks it outside. Tackled by McCauley. Slips the McCauley tackle. And is eventually brought down by number 27.
Fisher with the tackle.
Fisher.
Hunter Jackson, he gets a couple of good yards, especially after
Nice play there by Hunter Jackson to slip through a couple tackles and getting further up the line. And good job by Superior to kind of swarm and bring him down.
22 with the carry.
And around.
Oh, man.
It went nowhere. Not sure if Rebe was having trouble getting the handle on the football, but That went nowhere. That's a loss of about 5 yards, so it's going to be 3rd and 11, and bring on St. Mary's punt team.
Just negative plays, penalties. It's not been St. Mary's night so far.
No, it's really tough to get a little continuity going, and when you're doing that. So.
Like you said, it looked like he had a little bit of trouble with the handoff there as well.
Grayson Giordano back to punt. Max Shellingford on the run.
By Shellingford tries to make something out of it, but
Brought down by Cole Rivet.
takes him down.
There's a positive for St. Mary's. That was a fantastic gang tackle, good kickoff, good punt coverage by the Knights. Cole Rivet getting down there in a blink of an eye and making sure Shillingford doesn't go anywhere. So giving their defense a better chance to stop this Steelhawks offense, who's had their way on the ground tonight.
Well, 9:09 counting down here in the 3rd quarter. Superior Heights taking over at their own 48-yard line. Looking to get something rolling here in the second half. Hand up the middle. Good hard run. Breaking to the outside. Ben Trevisanute, tackled by number 18 for the St. Mary's Knight, Cam Contalainen.
Good lead block there by big number 6, Will Meadow, as he came into the game for that heavy I formation look for the Steelhawks, and he led the way for Trevisanute, picking up a gain of 13 yards for a good first down early on in this possession here.
Another first down. Now on the St. Mary's side of the field at the 50-yard line.
Looks like it's going to be a hold here on Superior.
Yeah, I don't know who exactly made that tackle, but
tries to get through, taken out
Ty
by
Khan's second carry of the game.
Swana.
So figuring out the penalties here. Yeah, holding on Superior. That's going back 15. Or sorry, 10.
you know, we just had that conversation with respect to St. Mary's taking penalties and Superior Heights shooting themselves in the foot. So,
yeah, if Superior Heights wants to keep this lead a 2-possession game, they're going to need to not do what St. Mary's has been doing and shoot themselves in the foot. So
I noticed they've been varying a lot of their snaps. So either they're under center or they're in the gun. The under center or in the gun. I think they've been a little bit more effective from the gun. So.
I agree.
Wooten calling his own number.
Wooten keeps it.
Got a 5-yard gain. Number 65 for St.
Liam
Mary's.
Dubois with the tackle.
Liam Dubois on the tackle.
Yeah, Liam Dubois, nice job recognizing that Wooten still had that football, came across, wrapped him up, and threw him down for only a gain of about 4 for Wooten. Believe it or not, that's his first carry of the game. Because the other one got called back for a hold. So, it's 2nd and 15 here for the Steelhawks. Bunch to the right.
Handoff. Travis Zanute breaking his way through for a first down. That's a horse collar, but
Flag on the play.
It's going to be I believe it's going to be a hold on Superior based on where that flag was thrown. I don't think it was, they caught the horse collar, even though it did look like they got him around the nameplate.
Flag on the play. 76, Dominic Cavalier.
So, curious to see what they signal. Because that was a great run there by Travis Nanu again, as he had a bunch of room. Yeah, it's going to be holding on Superior.
yeah, you know what? You got a chance to sample some of the cured meats up here, and Dominic Cavalier, number 76, his grandfather was a legend at making salami and everything else. I had a whale of a time making some salami with him, and really good friends with the family. But Dom passed away, senior passed away a few years back, and he was a legend, and I'm sure they're missing him big time. But shout out to him way up in the sky.
Carrying on the legacy with salami.
I'll guarantee he's got a glass of wine and a stogie going on right now. So.
No, the meat was terrific. It was very, very good. And I can't believe you were being the generous one on your birthday. It's very selfless of you.
Yeah. Jay bought dinner last week. It's time to contribute, right?
Yeah, I guess I got to do that at some point, too.
You're a starving student. We'll let you ride for a while. Hand off inside, going nowhere.
Terrific pursuit by the Mary's defensive line. As again, that was Liam Dubois making initial contact in the backfield. So great possession for Liam there, creating a 3rd and forever for Superior. So they're going to punt this football away and give Mary's a chance to make this a 1-score game.
Yeah, Liam Dubois and Kent LeBlanc were in on the tackle there.
I believe that was Ty Conn with his 2nd carry of the game.
That's his 3rd one, actually. Yeah,
the
he
second
had the penalty one.
Yeah, exactly. The 2nd one, though, got called back.
Yeah. Wooten back to punt. End over end.
They gave him
Michael Cuglietta dodging a few people.
Cuglietta makes one man miss, but numerous come in afterwards to clean up the mess. Late flag comes in.
another flag again. It's been a very penalty-filled 3rd quarter.
Yeah. I think you're going to get a rough play late hit here on St. Mary's number 13. If I'm not mistaken.
We're going to have an injury timeout.
We're going to have a timeout here. Send it back up to the booth.
Alrighty. 1st and 10.
After the injury timeout, we're back. 1st and 10 from their own 30, St. Mary's. Quick pass out. Nice catch by Rive. Breaking a few tackles. Wrapped
Low
up
pass picked up by Rive. He goes for about 17
by
yards
Max
and a first
Schillingford
down.
with a tackle.
Max Schillingford with the tackle.
Gain of about 14 there for Rive. That was a nice job there on the screen pass to not only catch the football, but to keep his knee off the ground, because he did have to get low to get that. And sometimes your instinct is, hey, I got to drop down to a knee to catch this ball. But good job to recognize that if he did touch his knee, it would have been a loss of 5 rather than a gain of 14. So good start to the drive here for St. Mary's.
Run right up the middle. Whew. Galloping gourmet there.
J.J. Didier Perot.
J.J.
Right up the
Perot
middle for
Didier
about
with
40 yards and
a
a first down.
15-yard run.
First time we called his name, and it was a big one.
Yeah, you know what? He played quite a bit in the junior for St. Mary's, and I remember him distinctly. And he's looked like he's thinned out a little bit, and he was off to the races there. Mm-hmm. Wow, he really turned the corner.
Yeah, good blocking there by that St. Mary's line, as I don't think anyone got a hand on him until he got around 7 yards past the line of scrimmage. So that's a win up front for the Mary's unit.
Another carry for him up the middle.
Back to
that one's
Didier.
going nowhere.
Just crossed the line for 50 yards.
Not quite as much success there on the second carry, but
Number 52
Colton
for the
DeVoe. Max
Colton
Clement,
DeVoe was brought that one in.
was it fool me once, shame on
Good
me,
for
fool
1
me
yard,
twice,
picked
shame
up
on you?
2nd and 9 for the Knights.
Fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice. Yeah, there we go. Bad with analogies, Ray.
You'll get better when you get older. Little freeze call.
Good discipline
Signal
there.
Right play in.
Got him.
And he's got him open. Rive with a great catch down.
Wide open.
Juma with a great
Right
pass.
bounce by Schillingsford. 25 yards and a first down.
Great ball there by Juma, sorry. I don't know why I said Juma. Great ball there by Juma as he had Rive coming right down the sideline. Good release off the line of scrimmage by Rive.
Yeah,
Selling inside, going outside, and
yeah, it looked like a little wheel route almost up the sideline. And St. Mary's is in business on the Superior Heights side of the field with 3:30 to go here in the third quarter. My mistake. Right around the 23-yard line. Fake handoff.
ooh,
Oh, that was a scary one.
yeah, dangerous
Juma
ball.
looking downfield for Grayson Giordano.
I don't mind letting Juma throw this football, but at the same time, like, you got to recognize when to just try to get that out of there. Do not keep that, especially if you're throwing an out route, you can't have that ball drift in the air to the inside part of the field. So he got away with one there.
Pass defended also by Cruz Diaz. They both had a chance at it. Does fall incomplete. Second and 10 for the night.
.315, counting down, second down and 10. St. Mary's making some adjustments here on O. Low snap. Juma trying to do his best to figure it out, and he's brought down by number 52, Colton DeVoe again.
Corrals Juma
Great play, great pursuit by Colton DeVoe.
for a loss of about 13 yards.
Juma's frustrated with that one.
Wow. That snap was low at his ankles, and everything was happening, and St. Mary's shot themselves in the foot, and I think that puts them out of field goal range. They're going to end up having to punt this one.
That's super frustrating for the Knights as they put together a pretty decent drive up to that point with a couple good runs up the middle and then a very nice pass play over to Rive, and just to kind of shoot yourself in the foot. It's been the story of the game for the Knights. So
Wow.
they clean up the little mistakes that they've been doing. This is probably a tie football game at this point. So unfortunate for the Knights, but again, great defense by the Steelhawks to penetrate into the backfield, and good job by DeVoe to wrap up Juma.
17, Grayson Giordano hits a boomer, fielded in the outside of
Nice
corner
high
play.
bump.
Oh,
Run out of bounds.
that's a late hit out of
Baseline
bounds,
coming in.
and they're going to
Possibly hit.
give them some more yardage. Just not smart football, guys, unfortunately.
That's another 15-yard penalty on Mary's, and that one was super avoidable as that he was going out of bounds from the get-go and just kind of threw him onto the track, it looked like.
Not sure who pushed him out, but
I believe it's number 1, or it's hard to see.
oh, I'm trying to get a zoom. He's tucked in behind the. That was number 4, Cole Rive, over there on that tackle.
Just undisciplined, and unfortunately he's shaken up from that, but still not moving this ball.
Oh,
Okay, there we go.
It's just
There we go.
referee Grev explaining the options for them. So
As we've seen numerous times today, the Steelhawks have been gifted good field position, so
as my son says, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That's just not necessary, and that's not smart football.
it's unfortunate because it was a terrific punt right into the corner of the end zone. He got him out of bounds by about the 5-yard line, and to take an unnecessary roughness penalty out of bounds is just going to set the Steelhawks up for way better field position and give them a chance to make this a 3-possession game, right?
Yeah,
So
you know, they were inside their 10, and now they're outside their 20, so
play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
exactly. So Superior Heights has been unable to get on any bit of a momentum-building play here at all, so it's going to be up to them to see if they can get something here. Well, it's a couple of minutes left here in the third quarter. Running it up the middle. They're trying to really run up the middle a lot, so
Another good hard run right up the middle.
looked like Travis Inut again,
7 or 8
tackled by
yards.
number 76, Dominic Cavalier.
they've had success today doing it. They've really moved the ball well on the ground. Zanu with 13 carries, 2 touchdowns. It's been all him for the Steelhawks offense.
So 2nd and 2. Another handoff right up the middle.
Tough run.
Looks like he got close
sure
to the
how much
first
they
down.
gained on that.
Good penetration regardless by the Knights defensive line to get him close. It looks like he's got it, but yeah,
First
first down.
down.
Referee grab the signal. Superior Heights gaining some small momentum here. Now out to their own 34-yard line.
Heavy I formation here.
Yeah, they're really trying to. He's breaking through. Another strong run. Not sure.
Beautiful run. Right off tackle.
Number 22 with the tackle for St. Mary's. And it looks like Trevor the Newt again. They're really riding that horse. So
I mean, why wouldn't you?
William Iden.
It's his 15th carry, and he's
Adam Leggy with the tackle. Good enough
bell
for a
count.
first down. First and 10, Superior Heights.
I would be
another
excited.
first down.
I'd be excited to after the game calculate his amount of yards that he has and the amount of rushes and calculate his yards per carry. It's got to be somewhere over 4 right now.
Yep.
It's Ty Kond.
Ty Khan with the run.
That's the end of the third quarter. They're going to flip the field.
All right, we're going to flip the dish here, folks, and see what's going on. Oh, sorry, we're going to have one more play before the quarter ends here.
Big push, tackle by committee on the Knights.
Good lead block there by Will Meadow again as they're loving this I formation here this drive, and it's been working. They've been getting about 5 yards a carry. I believe that was Kond again. No, it wasn't. It was Trevor Zanu.
Was there a penalty in there? Or that was just first.
They're just flipping
Oh, they're
fields
just
now.
flipping. Okay.
Yeah. Another gain of about 5 or 6 yards.
He's having himself a whale of a game, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. That's 16 carries now.
And you know what? Let's give credit to the old line for
Absolutely.
Superior Heights. They're opening the holes and he's running through them, right?
No, terrific job by the offensive line this game, and I'm glad you gave them their flowers because sometimes they go. We don't talk about them as much as we talk about some of the skill players on the team, but they are the most important part of both offense and defense. Is who wins that battle in the trench, is who wins that battle of leverage. And so far this game, Superior has won the battle on both sides of the football.
Yeah, looks like they spelled Ben Trevzinut off on that play, so pitches to Max Shillingford. Turning the corner.
Oh, he
Nice
fought
ender
for
on
that.
Big Hit.
I don't think he got there.
Do not think they gained the first down yardage. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Wow, that's something a little bit new for Coach DeSando to go for that one.
Aggressiveness does not pay off there, and it's going to give the Knights a good field position here to make this a football game.
Oh, 100%.
Terrific tackle, wrapping him up, and I mean, props to Shillingford for trying to fight forward for that extra yardage, even extending that football, but better pursuit by the Knights.
Yeah, we're into the fourth quarter now, and St. Mary's has to get 2 scores on the board. They got their work cut out for them. Superior Heights has been suffocating them on defense, and they've been shooting themselves in the foot, doing it like a double down. They're not helping them out very much. So,
Well, best field position of the day for the Knights, so let's see what transpires.
A sweep to Jackson. Able to get his way forward for about 1, 2, 3,
Hunter Jackson
4, 5 yards.
makes it across the 50.
Number 5, Daxton Billingsley on the tackle.
Nice job by Billingsley to wrap up Jackson as he's a hard runner. Good job by Jackson to initially slip the first initial contact at the line of scrimmage to get forward for another 4 yards after contact. So setting Mary's up here with about a 2nd and 6. Huge down here for Aaron Juma and the Knights.
Juma, quarterback design run up the middle and got another first down.
Juma takes it.
Great read by Juma.
He makes it to the 40 and a first down.
So when Juma's kept the ball tonight, Ray, it's been 8 yards, 20 yards, and 11 yards. Chunk plays every time Juma's decided to pull that ball down and run. So, I mean, we see it more and more now in the NFL as those quarterbacks, big-time quarterbacks, making plays with their legs and extending plays. So maybe Juma's going to try to find that success here late in the game, take matters into his own hands.
Yep. Back to pass. A quick hitch route. Complete
Quick out
to
pass
Grayson Giordano.
Giordano.
Good for about 4 yards.
Tackled right away by Cruz Diaz. 2nd and 8.
Cruz Diaz in on the tackle.
Nice tackle there by Diaz, recognizing the curl route by Giordano. And good job by Giordano to fight back for that football. Coming back, making it easier for his quarterback to deliver that on the money. So that's a good football play right there, Ray.
So, 2nd and 6 from the Superior Heights 36-yard line. Fake handoff. Juma keeps the ball. Spinning his way forward. Spinning another spin. And enough for a first down.
Just like we talked about, right? Juma calling his own number, using his legs to get the first down. Setting the Knights up with a great opportunity here to cut this deficit to a one-possession game.
Billingsley with his 5th tackle of the night.
Nice job there by Juma fighting after contact too. He got hit short of the line to gain and kind of just slipped through guys, extending the football. Great play.
Juma with the pass right up the middle. Caught. Down, knocked down by
Pass down
Catch
for 22.
22.
William Ivins. He calls it in. Somewhere around the 3
Cooper
yard
McCauley
line.
with the tackle.
First down, St. Mary's.
St. Mary's with some momentum here. It looks like they're going to be St. Mary's making a change on the line, bringing in a little bit more beef.
I love the play call right there. Superior has brought a bunch of guys up to the line of scrimmage, crowding that box, and then for St. Mary's to recognize, like, hey, we can get a guy open up the seam. And good pass by Juma, good catch by Addison, and it's going to set up a 1st and goal here for Mary's to make this a one-possession game. Fantastic play call.
So it looks like 1st and goal from the 3 yard line.
This is going Hunter Jackson all day long right here. Oh, never mind.
That was
Sammy Bruzes.
no, Didi, JJ Perot Didier was carrying that one.
Handoff to Pro.
Oh, I apologize. I only saw the 2.
Yeah.
He doesn't get quite
Looks like he got about a yard
to
and
the
a
goal
half.
line. Tackled by number 45, Carter Girardi.
2nd and goal. Carter Girardi with the tackle.
Big push. Touchdown, St. Mary's.
Oh, somebody's hurt in the interior line there. We got
Juma runs in.
we got an injury timeout. We're going to send that to the booth. All right, folks, we're back. Ken LeBlanc was able to get helped off the field. Looks like a little bit of a lower leg or knee injury, potentially ankle. He looked like he was in a lot of pain, but they were able to get him off the field. So Micah Cuglietta on to see if he can get the extra. And the kick is good. Sailed through the end zone.
Cuglietta's kick is up and good.
We got a football game.
We got a football game with 6 minutes to go.
14-7.
Going to be up to Superior Heights to see if they can get some momentum going here and eat up the rest of the 6 minutes and get a long drive. And
Do you want to hear my prediction, Ray?
no, I'm kidding.
A lot of Travis a no. A lot of Travis a no.
Sorry, buddy.
No.
I'm starting to get to know you now. You're going to get
No,
the.
I love it. I already called you old like 3 times today. So.
You did, and you got away with it.
Yeah, but not the
I haven't
not
thrown
the
you
ones.
off the ledge here yet, so you're doing all right. So, wow, what's Coach DeSando got in his bag of tricks here to seal off this game?
Yeah.
First thing St. Mary's has got to do is make a great tackle on specials and not get any penalties.
That's the big thing. No penalties if you're St. Mary's. You want to stay on the positive side of the field here.
Micah Cuglietta setting the ball up to kick it off. Oh, he's lining the ball up, and he looked to this side of the field. Is this going to be a chip shot, or is he going to try and pound it?
Little pooch kick. What the? Did that work? That went 10 yards, and they got that football.
I'm not sure they were offside when that kick went. I'd like to see that play again.
That's the old Pat McAfee. Kick it to yourself.
I'm not sure that St. Mary's were all in front of the kick before it happened. Hey? Yeah, I'm not sure that went 10 yards.
So, yeah, we saw the replay. 7 yards
That's
only.
what
So
we're getting a. So there's a flag.
it's going to be a legal touching it.
Yeah. Our replay up here in the booth only showed 7 yards, folks. It has to go 10. So they're having a big team discussion here.
It's a huge call in this football game. It's difficult because the initial call was called St. Mary's football, right?
Superior Heights is out there with their offense, so I'm going to assume. Technically, you can call it that late. There's some differentiation going on here in the up in the booth.
Everyone's got mixed feelings. Controversy here in the late game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a procedure on the kickoff for
They're saying there was procedure on St. Mary's as the flag came in very late, and the ball is now being, I believe it's Superior Heights ball, 1st and 10 from where the ball was stopped.
So Superior Heights gets away with one there, even though it was short, but they were napping on special teams. They weren't ready for that kick. So.
Well, Coach Monaco is getting his explanation of referees, and he's giving them his take on it. He's not happy. He thought he had a perfectly executed onside kick. And
he's pretty animated.
He's going to, Jim's going to have his say, and then the referee Greb's going to tell him that's enough. And
I think I can see the steam coming from his ears from over here.
Yeah, he's hot. Jim's pretty animated there. His hands were going.
As a player, I always loved when a coach would get absolutely fired up like that and kind of have your players' backs, and as long as it doesn't cost a penalty, of course.
Okay, so after all is said and done, it's going to be 1st down, Superior Heights.
let's see what the Steelhawks do here to kind of stop the momentum that St. Mary's has gained in this fourth quarter. They get great field position because Mary shot themselves in the foot with the penalty.
I think we can probably take a view later on or tomorrow. Run up the middle.
Trevor's in up the middle.
76, Dom Cavalier with the tackle.
And Carton in there also. Good for 3 or 4 yards.
Huge play here from St. Mary's, trying to get off the field and give their offense a chance to go back with all the momentum they just gained.
Yeah, that's a 5-yard run to start. Oh, they got everybody and their mother in the box in here. So
Holy!
Trevor Zanu outside did not get hardly anywhere on that one. Maybe a yard.
They had 3 lead blockers there for Sanu, and everyone in St. Mary's was up in the box right there. I don't know, kind of confused with that, but that's okay.
So 3rd down. St. Mary's already has their punt returner back. And looks like Wooten's going to see if he can get off another good one. Oh, they switched it back. Michael Cuglietta now back deep for the St. Mary's Knights. They got a lot of people on the block here. They're going to be...
That'll be 3rd and long.
Gates are now closed.
Oh.
They almost got to him, but he got a great kick and it take a favorable bounce. Cuglietta's got himself out wide, getting some room.
What a block.
Michael Cuglietta follows a beautiful block.
Late flag came in. I don't know if we're going to call that a blindside block or not, but I didn't think it was a blindside block initially. It was, he kind of had his hands in the air like that, so.
I don't know. That was pretty close to a blindside block. But he got him on the chest, so that's the big debate. So.
I didn't think it was a blindside block in my opinion, but great return by Liam Moulette.
Nonetheless, it still hurt.
Oh, it hurt him. It hurt for sure as he's shaking up. This is again a huge conversation that.
Well, they're having a conversation. They're trying to make sure that they get it right. So.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, it wasn't.
So we got the replay from the booth up here. They said it was a clean hit. He got him square in the chest. So referee Grev, objectionable conduct against St. Mary's.
I apologize. It wasn't
15. So it was not the hit. There was an objectionable conduct penalty.
So another penalty by Mary's.
And Coach DeSando is pleading his case to the referees. And he's not going to get anywhere, unfortunately.
No, I apologize. It wasn't Liam Moulette that returned that kick. It was almost him that blocked the kick. That's why I had him kind of circled on my thing.
That was Micah Cuglietta. I knew that for a fact.
Liam Moulette was this close to blocking it. He had his hand up there. It was a good punt by Wooten.
Okay, referee Greb will signal this ready for play. No. Coach DeSando wanting the conversation here. I don't know that he's going to get anywhere with this conversation. Coach DeSando is looking for a blindside block, and unfortunately he may not have saw that, but it was a clean block based on the replay that we've had the ability to see.
Yeah, from the replay we were told it was in the chest, it was clean, it was a hard block, it hurt, but clean nonetheless, so.
Yeah.
So you make that great block, right? And then you get an
objectionable conduct.
Objectionable conduct penalty just to take the shotgun and just drill it into your foot again, right? Like it was a fantastic return. You got it past the 50.
Yeah, he must have might have called it. It might be taunting at that point. It could have been the call after the hit.
Yeah.
So we're not sure though.
You make a great block. You'll see it in film. Plays
whistled in. Rolling out. Juma's tackle from behind
Juma evades one.
by number 65 for the
Can't get
Superior
around.
Heights.
65.
Jonah Hargan making his presence felt.
Sorry, folks, we have
Nice
no-
play by Hargan not to fall for the pump fake by Juma. Juma will want it to throw that over the top here, and he's very lucky he didn't. There was 3 guys on the Steelhawks that could have picked that ball off. So smart decision to take that down, take your loss of 1, but great job by Hargan not to fall for the pump fake and stay with your guy, watch the hips, and tackle for loss or sack.
Yeah, 1 yard loss. And Superior Heights defense
Juma
stymieing them up the middle.
Gets smothered.
Billingsley and Carter
Carter
Girardi in on
Girardi.
that.
Daxton Billingsley.
Carter Girardi definitely making his presence felt tonight. You know, he's small by stature, but he's fiery like a pit bull. So that's his 5th tackle of the evening.
Yeah, Carter Girardi was not being fooled by that read option whatsoever. They knew Juma was calling his own number regardless, and we talked about it earlier with him having success, and I'm sure Coach DeSando talked to his defense about what was happening on 2nd and long, and they made a good adjustment, and now it's forcing a punt here as long as there's no the foolery from St. Mary's. But great play by Girardi.
3rd and long.
Great punt here by Giordano. Fumbled
Giordano.
and recovered by
Nice boot.
Max Schillingford, and they're going to take
Schillingford
over at
bobbles it.
Superior Heights going to take over at their own
Sparky
34-yard line with
Falls
3 minutes and
Superior
47
Heights from
seconds to
their
go.
own 34.
I'm sure Coach DeSando is going to want to get some time-eating runs off here, but boy, they're cutting it close here, and they got to make sure that they hold on to the ball and keep some ball security.
That could have been disastrous for Schillingford. If that hit his knee, he's lucky it fell in between his legs and that didn't hit his knee to bounce out into a St. Mary's defender's arms.
Referee Greb whistling the game in for play. Wooten from the gun. Trevor Zanut behind him. Trevor Zanut to carry.
Trevor Zanut gets maybe a yard.
He maybe got half a yard there. And strong tackle by Winga Shawana.
97.
Nice job by Shawana to grab him by the ankle and keep the strong grip for only a gain of maybe 1 yard. So big play here for this Knights defense to try to get off the field again. A big play for the Steelhawks to try to keep this clock running.
Big second down here. Blitz coming from the Knights.
Oh,
Wooten rolls out, gets a few yards before
Wow.
we can take it out of bounds.
Big decision here. 1 yard.
6.
Does DeSando go for it?
That'll set up 3rd and about
yeah,
1
this is a huge play right here.
for Superior Heights.
He threw him forward, and he's arguing right now.
I thought he had Schillingford over the top, and I thought he was going to throw it.
That's a 3-minute warning.
But
3rd down.
biggest play of the football game right here, Ray.
Coach DeSando, Riverboat Ron going for it here.
Going for it. And we have a timeout.
Timeout St. Mary's.
Potentially a hard count coming here.
Well, they had that whole line crowded, and if they don't get home, somebody can be open really quickly.
Absolutely.
You know, if you could slip a tight end off the field, just up the field, 2 yards.
We saw St. Mary's do it, right? They saw the whole line of scrimmage was being crowded, and then they slipped their tight end up the seam, and they got a gain of 20 out of it, right? And that set up their touchdown. So, wonder if Superior pulls a similar play out of their playbook. It would be Riverboat Ron-ish to throw the ball on 3rd down right here, but
Well, it looks like Superior Heights has changed what they got there for their game plan. It looks like they're going to punt the ball. They've took off all their big linemen, and they look like they got their coverage team on.
I think it's a smart decision. Your defense has had success all day. Trust them. Rely on your defense to win you this football game, as they've shown that they can do all day today. So
You got to think that St. Mary's going to try and make a block here. So
Get this ball off quick if you're Wooten.
well, they're definitely crowding the line. So it's going to be who gets if the ball can get cleanly snapped. Clean snap, punts up. Wooten gets a good one away. 31 for St. Mary's.
Marcus Spadafora with
the run back.
10-yard run back, smartly.
And tackled by number 27 from the Superior Heights, Ethan Fisher.
Good play by Spadafora
Fisher, the main culprit in the tackle.
climb up the field for about 10 yards. And good job by Dylan Wooten to get that punt off with some urgency. And he got a good boot off it as well. So that was an important play that the Steelhawks needed to make. So now you got to rely on your defense, right? They've done it for you the entire game. Rely on your defense. And if you're St. Mary's, you've already built some momentum coming up to this possession right here. What are you going to do?
Yep. It's who's going to impose their will the most. Juma from the gun. Quick pass out. And caught, tackled quickly.
Nice little pass. Cole Bailey
with his name on the board tonight. That's
That's
first. Tackled by number 5, Daxton Billingsley.
I like the play call right there. Get a quick pass out, get it to the outside, get a gain of 7 yards to start your drive. And good block on the outside there by Grayson Giordano as well, trying to seal the edge.
Griffin Del Parte with the tackle.
2 minutes and 20 seconds to go here. St. Mary's 2nd and 3. Bailey again with another strong catch and a tackle by number 10. Cruz Diaz, but that's enough for a first down. Bailey with 2 consecutive great catches here.
Terrific throw by Aaron Juma coming to his left, and a little sidearm sling out to Bailey, and just like that, Bailey's name's on the score sheet twice in 2 plays with 2 very strong catches.
Getting first down yardage. Cruz Diaz with the tackle. First and 10 St. Mary's from the 48-yard line of the Steelhawks. Juma looking downfield for Iadens.
You said Juma was trying to get Iadens there, and Dylan Wooten jumped right in front of that, and I bet he wants that over and over again.
Oh, Dylan Wooten playing quarterback, then coming into the game at safety, almost creating a game-changing pick as Juma kind of floated that one out into the middle of the field, and he got away with one again.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he had Cole Bailey again on a crosser across the middle of the field. If he would have dumped it to him, he had his man beat, and it would have been up to them to catch him.
Unfortunate miss there on first down, but again, 3-down territory right here for the Knights. So big play.
Juma 2nd down and 10. He's being chased. And he's got tackled. Huge play.
Lucas Crookshank busts through.
Crookshank with the big tackle.
Grabs onto Juma and won't let
Favorite
go.
name in high school football right there, Ray. I talked about it earlier. And coming through and making a huge play. Fantastic pursuit as Juma started fleeing the pocket. And good strong grip, wrapping him up by the ankles and bringing him down for a 3rd and 13. And not quite sure what Mary's is going to do. It looks like they're going to try to punt this football away and let their defense handle this game.
I think you got to watch for a surprise here. And there it is. Jackson, flag on the play.
That might be a face mask.
Hunter Jackson might have got enough yards there with a penalty.
Doesn't get first down yardage, but we do have a flag.
Referee
around
Edwards.
midfield on the far side of the field.
Rough play, face mask, or horse collar. Looks like a horse collar.
Huge penalty for the Steelhawks to take right there. You had him. You had him by about 10 yards. You just can't get your hands up that high.
Rough play. Horse collar against Superior Heights.
Unnecessary roughness, horse collar tackle against Superior Heights. 50 yards.
That is such a huge penalty in this football game.
So that's going to go up 15 yards, and St. Mary's is going to be within striking distance of the end zone here with 1:34 to go, all the way down to the 28-yard line of the Superior Heights Steelhawks.
Watch Cole Bailey here at the...
Juma back to pass.
First and 10, St. Mary's.
Nice sliding catch by Micah Cuglietta.
Slides in for the catch. It's complete.
Nice throw there by
for
Aaron
8
Juma,
yards.
putting that in a spot where only Cuglietta could get the football. It's a nice gain of 9 on first down.
Some of the speedy, smaller receivers are getting into the game plan here for St. Mary's. They've been saving it. They sure are waiting. So clock's counting down here. 1:26.
Exciting end to this football game.
Second and 2 for St. Mary's. Juma throws a pick. All he's got to do is get down.
Juma's pass is picked off.
Oh, Shawana throwing punches.
Oh, man.
That's just silly.
Just frustration.
That's a frustration penalty, but that's that might be an ejection penalty. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it should be.
Hard to read numbers, folks, but I believe it's picked off by 28, Kenyon Williamson.
Kenyon Williamson with the pick.
If
That's
it isn't, hold up your helmet.
monumental pick.
Yeah, huge pick in this football game.
We do have
And
late
it looked
flags
like
coming
that.
in.
It looked like that throw from Juma. He expected that route to be a little tighter, and
gets back
kind
to
of led him a little
across
bit too
the
far, and
20 or the
ended up right in the
15,
hands of
I believe,
Williamson,
before
who jumped the
Fox
route and
That penalty will be against St.
potentially will
Mary's.
seal this here.
Unnecessary roughness.
15-yard
That'll back him up
penalty.
even further.
Minute to go. I'm not sure how many timeouts that St. Mary's has left. Looks like 2 on the clock. Okay, folks. It's going to be 1st and 10 from their own 33 after that big pickoff by Williamson. What a timely play. St. Mary's was driving, and unfortunately for Juma, just threw it a little bit underthrown and went right into his hands. So
Big time players make big plays, and Williamson, we've called his name a bunch tonight, and he makes the play of the game.
yeah. Whew, 97 for St. Mary's. He's in the
97,
backfield.
Michael Omabuke.
Michael
Busts through.
Omobuke.
Takes Treviso down for a loss.
Nice,
First,
great
second, and
penetration.
13.
that was
Goes in untouched.
Timeout.
Timeout.
Got a
Dominant.
timeout, St. Mary's here with 57.8 seconds.
Timeout Superior.
That's going to leave them with 1 timeout. Coach DeSando on, supporting up his players and making sure they're all okay after that big tackle in the backfield.
That was a huge play there, giving Mary's a little bit of life. Not much life, but a little.
They got to come up with another stop here, obviously. Should be one timeout per team left. Lots of cheering going down in the stands here.
Oh, I love that. Mom's getting fired up. Things you love to see about high school sports.
Yeah, and for those watching tonight and not paying attention to the Jays game, the Jays have won.
They have won
They
4-2.
have won 4-2, so I imagine the Yankees must have won as well.
Yeah, they're up 8-4.
Yeah, so
Two
down to a couple of games here left for them. Big weekend coming up, Saturday, Sunday. Back to the game. Dylan Wooten, under center, rolling out, busting a tackle or two, gaining the corner and sliding it down. What a smart cerebral play.
Terrific. That's terrific football IQ by Dylan Wooten. Not to go out of bounds right there. Slide, let the clock run. Great play to maneuver out of the backfield, and I was surprised to see a naked bootleg called it there, but
I don't think that he was going to look to go inside, and he slipped the tackle in the backfield. They had an opportunity. Somebody called a timeout. St. Mary's called their final timeout, I believe.
that was just
Timeout
terrific.
is called.
Now, I don't know. They should have no timeouts left, and there should be 2 knees here. That should take the clock right pretty close to being down.
Yeah, no, it was just tremendous football IQ by Wooten to kind of recognize where they were on the clock and realizing, hey, you got 51 seconds left, and putting the Steelhawks in, if not daggers already, tremendous position to win this football game, as I imagine we're going to see 2 knees here, as it doesn't look like there's any more timeouts on the clock for Mary's. We'll see right here.
Yeah, so it looks like after doing a little consulting with the coaches up here, it's tight on running it out. It depends on the length of this play. So
Just run all the way back, and
I've seen it before.
he's going to dipsy doodle around, and
Wooten keeps it, rolls out, and takes the knee at about the 44.
That was 46 seconds. Second down. And he lost probably 1.5 yards, almost 2 yards on that.
Loss of 2 yards. Sets up
2 naked
second and
bootlegs in a
12.
row. Giving the ball to Wooten, letting him decide what he wants to do with it. I don't mind that. It just kind of, it saves error of the football in case there maybe is a bobbled snap or a bobbled handoff, right? You're just protecting the football. It's smart by Coach DeSando. Limiting risk for error. There it is.
Wooten just trying to run the clock. Takes another knee with about 35 at the 35-yard line. 20 seconds left.
Smart play by Dylan Wooten. He had his eyes on the clock, not on the defenders, seeing how much time he could kill before he had to give himself up.
I'm really surprised that St. Mary's wasn't blitzing off the edge there to try and contain him and make him get that knee down a little bit earlier, but
I think that's going to be game. Yep.
yeah, folks, that's going to be it.
As the Steelhawks come out on top.
And that's it for tonight, folks. Final score from Superior Heights for Liam Mears.
Player of the games.
Player of the games. So we forgot about that, folks. We're going to have to hang out a little bit longer, but You want to keep it the same? You want to give somebody from St. Mary's? And
Yeah, I'll do St. Mary's. You can do Superior.
well, for me, I'll go first. To me, Dylan Wooten was the game changer for me tonight. He did it all. Our Swiss Army Blade, 100% player of the game.
Yeah, I'm having a tough time trying to pick a player of the game for St. Mary's just because it was a very balanced attack tonight, and I'm going to give it to Cole Rivet. Cole Rivet was all over the field on defense, special teams, and the receiving game as well. So he was the name that he was a guy that I thought stood out tonight for St. Mary's, and that's my player of the game.
All right, signing off tonight, folks, from Superior Heights. Final score, Superior Heights 14, St. Mary's 7. See you next week, folks.